Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Wednesday. Okay, guys, we have a lot to talk about when it comes to the Real Housewives of New Jersey. So, welcome to Up and Adam Channel 2 for the extra coverage. Yeah, there's a lot to break down. Now, before we get into it, you guys know how this works. If you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, show some love over here to Channel 2. This is like our messy little sister channel who brings us all of the extra. But yeah, I heard Jackie Goldschneider and Jen Fessler were promoted. Danielle Cabral was demoted. I did a little digging and I talked to inside sources and I got the real tea. We're going to break into it. All of it. Just everything. Let's get into it. Okay.
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
Okay, Schneider reveals if there's hope for a friendship reconciliation with Margaret Josephs, as a source claimed that, well, now the friend of is Team Teresa. Jackie and Margaret's feud reportedly began when Jackie failed to let Margaret read her new memoir, despite Margaret's claim that she helped get her the book deal. In an interview with Us Weekly, shared in a clip by Wig Hello Drama on Instagram, Jackie was asked if she hopes her friendship with Margaret will be restored. She said, I mean, you always hope, but we'll see what happens. She said, I think there needs to be some conversations. That's interesting. Okay. I mean, fair. Meanwhile, a source told the US Sun that Jackie switched alliances in the group. Jackie is on Team Teresa now after her feud with Margaret blew up and turned nasty. She's still friends with Melissa Gorga, but since Melissa is besties with Margaret, her friendship isn't so much the same given the tension with Marge. Now, per fan account at Real Housewives of New Jersey Obsessed on Instagram, both Teresa and Melissa attended Jackie's book signing event, though Melissa was only there for like 5 to 10 minutes. An insider also shared with the US Sun, Teresa took Jackie's feud with Margaret as a good opportunity to recruit Jackie on her side. In Jackie's Us Weekly interview, she opened up about having 4 premature babies and she discussed being anorexic while pregnant and not knowing if this was related to her malnourishment. That's the kind of stuff that really makes me sad, and the fact that I caused my own infertility, that weighs on me. I mean, she really has been through quite the journey. I feel like for her, opening up about this. I always say this about every side of every story. I think that it's important for us to hear all sides of the story. I think that we can learn from all sides of the story. And I think that this story, depending on who the person is, will connect or touch at least one person. And if it touches only one person, then that's one more person that maybe can seek help through that story and to see how that person specifically navigated it. So that's why I think that's important. But I wanted to share this with you guys too. So, Mr. Housewives posted this. And I was like, wait a minute, what? I was like, I need to do digging. So I picked up my phone and I called people who are affiliated with the Jersey cast. I wanted to know, how true is this, if at all? It was posted, Jackie Goldschneider and Jennifer Fessler upgraded to full-time roles, while Danielle Cabral has been demoted for the next season of The Real Housewives of New Jersey. Okay. Now, Mr. Housewives even said, and I think that they have a, by the way, can I say really quick, I can reference another account and not, this isn't a bash on them. This is just, it made me think. It made me want to do some digging. And I think that they do incredible work. And I think that if you guys are not following at Mr. Housewives, then go follow them. That's why not? There's so much space for all of us in this. It's okay. We can do that. Mr. Housewife said, I don't know if I believe this, but it might be true. Newbie Danielle lost her wine glass when she threw it at Jen. I love the clever play on words. Allegedly, Danielle Cabral will be demoted from a full-time housewife to a friend of on the next season of The Real Housewives of New Jersey. I'm not sure if this is due to her throwing a glass at Jennifer Aiden and cutting her face, but if you don't know, Danielle and Jen got into a physical altercation a month ago, resulting in Jen having a bloody face after Danielle threw a glass cup at her. Well, just to clarify really quick, it was a plastic cup, and you shouldn't throw anything at anyone. Jen pushed her. She threw a plastic cup at her face, and it grazed her ear, and it apparently cut her ear. That is the story. That's the story that they're going with. That's the story that we're going to see on Bravo. That is the story that has been told. But since then, Danielle and Jennifer Aiden have filmed together. So, what I'm guessing is production came up to them and said, "You guys need to figure this out. You need to make it right. Because if you don't make it right, you're going to have a bigger issue when it comes down to the entire storyline." I've seen this. I saw this at BravoCon last year. I saw where an executive producer of some of the shows pulled aside two castmates of one of the franchises and said, "If you two don't get your shit together and you guys don't get along, you guys are going to be the death of this franchise. So you guys need to figure this out." And then by the end of BravoCon, which was an entire weekend after feuding for however long, they were buddy buddy. Goes to show when the EPs speak out, it goes a long way. Witnesses said that Jen had a large laceration above her ear and had blood pouring out of her. It's a stretch. Both ladies were suspended from filming with the group and with their families for 3 days. This is the first time anyone from the Real Housewives franchise has ever been suspended. Okay. However, Jackie Goldschneider and Jen Fessler are allegedly being upgraded from part-time to full-time. Both ladies supposedly have a larger role and storylines in the new season. Jackie is feuding with her former besties, Margaret Josephs and Melissa Gorga, which we've seen. We know that there's some back and forth with her and Margaret. And we also saw the video of Melissa Gorga talking at Envy about how Jackie wants to be in attendance to every party, right? Jackie has made it known that her and Margaret are no longer friends, and she's not sure if she wants to patch things up with her. Mr. Housewife said, "I'll be honest, I never thought that the three of them would ever have problems in their friendship. They seem very solid. Maybe Jackie picked a fight with them so she can get back on to being a full-time housewife." I think that Jackie picked a lot of fights last season with Danielle Cabral over her brother in order to be a full-time housewife. And I wouldn't be surprised if they ever did promote her back full-time. But if I had to choose between Jackie Goldschneider and Jen Fessler, I would choose Jen Fessler all day. Because I think that we've seen Jackie's story, and it's a great story. But I think that with every story, we close the book, and it's the end of, it's the end. It's the end. And for Jen Fessler, we haven't even opened the book. We barely know anything about her. I think that she's so intriguing. Why not? Jackie was a full-time housewife for 4 years until last season, in which she was demoted to a friend of. Maybe she knew the only way possible was to feud with her former besties and befriend their enemy, Teresa Giudice. Mr. Housewife said, "Here's my thought. I don't think Jackie and Jen will be full-time, nor do I believe that Danielle will be demoted." Mr. Housewives is correct. The 14th season is scheduled to wrap production at the end of the month. They also asked for your thoughts and said, comment below. Love Mr. Housewives. Go give your thoughts and go follow this here, right here. Bada bing. Mr. Marcus White's blog page. I'm still trying to talk with my teeth, guys. But yeah, definitely go follow. With that, guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are. Go ahead and comment below. And don't forget that we are going live right after this for the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City with Ricky Cornish at 1 p.m. Eastern. I will pin that link in the comments. I love you guys so much, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.